Hey y'all, what up? It's your girl SINI, aka Innocence, and Speaker 29 on mic. Turn out bringing you motivational, inspirational, and empowering videos the 29th of every month for the next 6 months, if I can get that far. But yes, I am starting this series because I feel motivated to speak about things that I care about. Um, and so I actually want to tell you guys about this experience that I went through. I went through this audition over the weekend. So this weekend I actually tried out for The Voice, which is the NBC show that everyone talks about. It's pretty famous, and it was a process. It was a process. Got there at 6 a.m. And just like the freezing cold, y'all. It was so cold. Notice I'm always wearing this scarf. You know why? Because I'm one of those people, like, I don't know if you guys saw the BuzzFeed, like, always cold video. Like, I am that person. Like, I am always cold. Like, no matter what the situation, I'm always cold. Like, the sauna is what I prefer. Like, the sauna type of heat, all day, day, like that type of heat. But anyways, I was on this line at 6 a.m. We go in. And what happens is that there's 10 people per audition room. And there's about 10 audition rooms, okay? So there's 10 of us sitting down before we get called in. And one thing I do like about The Voice, and I have to say I commend them for, is the fact that they really respect the time that they give you to sing. They let you sing at least a verse and a chorus for most of the auditions. And there's 10 of us in the room, and, I'm going in, have my blazer on, be like, I'm about to slay, but like, really, that moment when you're like, you think you're gonna slay, but you really don't, and you're like, all right, I need to shut up right now. That's basically what happened. So I decided to sing Mahalia Jackson's City Call Heaven. That's typically my audition song because it's a song that I love. Like, yes, Mahalia, yes, the queen of gospel, the mother of gospel. That's what I should say. But yes, I sung that song because it's a good song to showcase your voice, and I did all right. I did prepare for the audition, but I could have prepared harder, and so I sang my verse and I sang my chorus, and right in the middle of the chorus, the producer cut me off. And there's one producer sitting at the front, and there's 10 contestants in the room. And out of the 10 of us, only one made it, and that one person was not me. I should say it was not me. It was this girl named Caitlin, and she sung "I'm Here" from The Color Purple. And let me tell you, when this girl sung, I was like, yes. Like, yes, she was incredible. Like, incredible, okay? She, like, the moment she opened her mouth, it was like this resounding sound. Like, I could not even explain to you the beauty of her voice. If I had to explain it in one word, it would just be that it was so simple. She sung with such clarity. It was so simple. And so, I was really glad that she made it because she deserved to move on, And so the rest of us, we collectively leave the room together. And I'm over there like, dag, I didn't make it. All I wanted was a callback. That's all that I wanted. And so I'm leaving there, and I was like thinking to myself, like as we're walking upstairs, those of us who didn't make it, we decided to get coffee upstairs. And we got coffee, and we sat down. I was sort of in my feelings, like I was like, God, am I really cut out for this? And I start questioning myself, and I'm like, God, am I really like, am I cut out to sing? Am I cut out to perform? And God was like, girl, please, I give you a voice for a reason. Now use it. Put in work, develop your voice. Now use it. I was just in my feelings at that moment in time. And so as I was sitting there, I was looking a little downcast. Me. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. Like, when I'm down, and when I'm happy, and when I'm not. And so this girl Jasmine, who's sitting right next to me, she was like, it's okay, girl. Like, when one door closes, this guy Eric was like, when one door closes, another door will open. And It's so true. And I sort of wanted to speak about that moment because, I think a lot of times when we're pursuing our dreams or we're pursuing this aspect of success that the world is telling us, you need to be successful. You need to do this, that, and the third. You need to go above and beyond. There's this huge amount of pressure to expedite that process of creativity, or to expedite your process of expedite your journey. I think that's what it is. Like fast forwarding your journey to that point of, yes, I made it. And at that moment, I thought to myself, yeah, I feel downcast, but it's going to take time, and that's okay. That's okay. Because a lot of times we think that our dreams will happen in a jiffy. We're going to get to 0 to 100 real quick, when that's really not the case. It's developing your craft and going through that creative process is something that takes time, and it's something that takes patience. And I just wanted to encourage y'all to be patient in what it is that you do, because a lot of times we have that external environment and society telling us, okay, when you're going to get that 401k, when you're going to make this 6-figure, when you're going to do this, that, and the third, when really it's not about that. It's really not about that. And I always remember this author. His name is Junot Diaz, and he wrote a book called Drown. He's actually a Pulitzer Prize winner. And he has this saying, the whole culture is going to tell you to speed up, to fast forward. I'm paraphrasing here. But the art is telling you to take your time. He says, always listen to the art. Always listen to the art. And I can't reiterate that enough to myself, because a lot of times I get into that moment of feeling of like, am I really going to get there? There are these moments when I feel really behind. I'm like, everyone is where they need to be already, and I'm not, or something. When it's really, that's really not true. It's just really not true. Everyone has their own pace, and everyone has their own calling, and there are different moments in time when we reach parts of our destiny. And that's okay. And I think part of the reason why I feel that way is because there's often this huge level of comparison that we put ourselves against, whether it's through people on Facebook or whether it's through, our friends. And I would say that there is a huge barrage. Yes, that's the word. There's a huge barrage of voices that are telling you that you must succeed, that you have to succeed, that you have to do X, Y, and Z in this cultivated amount of time, when that is not where you are. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not saying that the voices are okay. I'm saying that I'm saying that it's okay that you're taking your time, because that's what's going to help you get to the end. That's what's going to help you not only fulfill your vision or your dream or your level of success, but that's what's going to get you to that level of success in the most well-rounded and fulfilling way, and there can be so many voices. There can be so many people telling you that you're wasting your time and that you're doing all these other things. Let me tell you, I get it all the time. Like, oh my God, you got your undergrad degree, you got your grad degree, and now you're studying music. Like what are you doing? Like, get a job, get a real job, do this, that, and the third. But it's like, I know that that's not what I'm called to do on the inside. I know that I'm called to sing, and if I have that opportunity now, then take it, and which I did. And I think it requires a level of patience and a knowledge within yourself that nobody could do you but you. Nobody can do Oprah but Oprah. Nobody could do Dr. King like Dr. King. Amen. Nobody could do SINI like SINI. And that's the truth. Like, only you know your destiny, and only you know your calling. And only you know that voice and that pace and that spirit, that movement within you that tells you to go in a certain way or at a certain level. or within a certain time. And that's okay. And I just wanted to tell everybody to trust that, not doubt that, to trust that, and to keep trying. You will fail at so many levels. You will not get that audition. You won't get the part for so many things that you try out for. You'll lose that investment, or there will be a mishap in your schedule, and you won't be on the timeline that you created. But put in that work and be patient with yourself. Keep working at it. Keep moving forward, and you will reach that dream one day. It may not be today, but part of today's dream is to get to that place where you can succeed at that level in this moment. And that's going to help you get to that greater vision. It's about being consistent, and it's about moving forward. And that's it. That's really all it is. So I just wanted everyone to stay encouraged. And this is also for myself, to almost remind myself, like, there are going to be moments when I feel down. There are going to be moments where I question myself and things that I'm doing. But I just have to keep going, because that fire is still burning inside me. And that fire is still telling me to sing. It's still telling me to perform. And if that is what I feel, and that's how I know it's real, then just keep moving. Keep moving and be patient with yourself. Be gentle. And that's all I got to say for y'all today. So deuces. Speaker 29, the 29th every month, okay? I love y'all.